Preach. Preach. There it is. I smoke too much dope myself to remember who's what and what's fighting. See? Kids on there. I'm trying to get stoned. No, it's alright. He could kick rocks if he don't like it, because they cuss in this fucking game all the time, bro. So if he don't like it, he can put down the control. Yeah, he said shut the fuck up. He said there's a bro, you're playing Grand Theft Auto talking about they're ignorant. Me too. But at the end of the day, they say fuck more in this game than half my family members. Huh? Yo, you ever get the cops on you in this game? If you get the cops on you in this game, the own cops in this game talk about fuck shit. He's running, get him, got him, get him. Oh, alright, that's all good. My bad. Alright, I hate positively with it. I can dig that. I can dig that. Oh, bro. Listen, he's trying to do his drug deal over the game. Do you hear this too? He says he's gonna wait till he gets back.
I'll meet you right now,
yeah, you hear it? Bro, they got his IP address and everything. They got his phone, they got his IP address, they got everything, and he's all like, I'll be right there with it.
And you know what's shitty?
What's that? Yeah, you noticed that too? Did you notice that too? It's like a collective conscience or something.
Like, this is the stereotypical, like, retard black guy.
Well, no, you're right. He did switch up his attitude. You're right. He did grow common sense real fast, so that was different. You're right about that. He was like, he got respectful real quick with it too. You're right. That's different. He's got to be, I'm saying from about 17 to 20, 26. See, that's the older head right there. That's the older one. Yeah. But it's all on respect, so I can dig it.
Just listening to that gave me like fucking ear cancer or something.
They got the cure for that now. You're right. It was when he started talking about the stereotyping and all that and doing the categories and everything. You're right, that's doing a curveball. So I'm not with that. But it's alright because we can clarify. Well, I'm not going to deny that. Exactly right. That and a little bit of positivity and a little bit of respect and a lot of faith in the God, and there ain't nothing you can't accomplish. Thank God. Because there is too much of that in the world right now. No, but we're doing positive right now, so all the rest is history, you know?
But I heard one of y'all say fuck talk.
I mean, Trump's making us embarrassment. Trump's embarrassing the American people right now, bro. That's how we all feel. You know? There's two things he did that I don't agree with. There's the one where he had the prostitutes pissing on the bed trying to do the thing against Obama. And then when he went against Obama trying to do the healthcare thing, that's a problem too. You know what I'm trying to say? Oh, well, that's just joking around. I mean, you know how they are in prison. That's that prison mentality, you know what I mean? It's bad when it comes down to that. No, I'm not trying to ever go there. I'm just saying the federal part and the military part of the prisons, that's nothing to toy with. I wouldn't even want to joke around about the federal part of the military prisons. Now, state prison, you're right. State prisons are kind of a walk in the park when it comes to county. I'd rather not sit in the county. I'd rather sit upstate. But when it comes down to any of it, I'm not doing none of it, and I refuse to do any of it over some dumb shit, is the way I feel anymore. So, yeah, it ain't going to come to that. None of us, for any of us, actually. Unless it's somebody that really ain't thinking right, then yeah, then there's a major problem there. But yeah, for the most part, I mean, it's for the people, by the people, we the people. So I mean, yeah, we are taking control back, you know. Matter of fact, I think they got Trump tomorrow. Trump's supposed to be planting a plant with France. And if you notice, this Rockstar game, this Grand Theft Auto game, it's between Europe and America. And that's how this game's put together. It's American backed with the money, but it's actually, you know, some of the creators are from Europe. So
yeah.
So yeah, it's this game's actually even better, and this game is bettering our communication through United Nations alone. If you notice, you'll get some people speaking Spanish on here. You get some people speaking Haiti. It's all over the world. This game is played in, believe it or not. So yeah, it's definitely helping us out, I think. You look at how many little kids jump on this and play this, and that's what it's programming the little kids to think that it's cool to shoot everything up. And a lot of times, this severs that cord from reality. From, you know what I'm saying? Well, there is parental advisories. You're right. In order, see, I'm a live streamer. I live stream a lot. I was getting a little bit of flack from because I would cuss sometimes, or because I'm prescribed marijuana. So once in a while, if I was smoking at home, if I had it prescribed, they would give me some crap about that. So,
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, what's up?
Just want to answer now.
Yeah.
Do you think if school shootings and all these shootings and stuff were not publicized and put on TV and talked about like it's something?
Yeah.
If you thought if none of that ever was seen by someone, do you think someone would still in their right mind think, oh, well,
No. No, you're absolutely right. The media does hype it up. The media does put it out there to make it almost seem normal to us. So you're right. The media does have control of that, and you are exactly right. You're right. And then they want to put in what kind of music were they listening to when they were slaughtering everybody, or they try and look at every micro little detail and try and figure it out that way, and it just creates more to the compilement of the ideology of evil. And I'm not cool with that. You're right. But I mean, like I said, even when you first power on this game, you look at some of the lawyers they had to employ in this game alone to cover their asses in a lot of shit. There's a lot of statistics, a lot of stuff with this game. A lot of politics is best for me to say, you know? There's a lot of politics with this game. You know, this is the #1 game of the 21st century, they even said, matter of fact. You know, there's no better best-selling game than this, is what they said. So, market-wise, they really, and even with their shark cards and all that, statistics speaks for themselves with how much they're making in shark cards and all that, you know? So, it's all catching up, like I said, you know? Tom Clancy, that's another one. You know, he does a lot of the program for these video games for the government and all. And that's what they do, is they're using intrusion centers and fusion centers and all that to view everybody's statistics. You know, this game will show you how many headshots this person gets and how much this time they spend and all this shit. So statistically, yeah, they have it all. It's all backed up. And computers, you can't even really access them unless you're fucking certified. So I mean, there's a lot to this kind of stuff. You know, you're right. An average person just second glances it, just doesn't even, you know, look at it until they're told to look at it. You know. But you're right, the racism and all, it didn't really hit effect until Trump came in. Obama, you know, we were all pretty laid back and all, but Trump was where it really started to become a racism thing again. And I'm not cool with that.
I think definitely, like, I'm not being an ass, but I do believe that Democrats are the most embarrassed to accepting the fact that the person they didn't want voted got voted for.
Well, yeah. Yeah. Look at Hillary. You know what Hillary's number one thing was? What Hillary, why they didn't really want to put her in office? All because she's a female and because she bleeds once a month, is they had an issue with that. Is if we go to war and all, she's prone to hit the red button quicker than anyone else and certain shit like that. Now that's what I got a problem with. You know, it shouldn't be, you know, it's all in how they wanted to play it out. They put Trump in to run as a business. You know, he started turning our economy around. That's what he was supposed to do, is run as a business. Well, what did he do? He massively embarrassed us and all. Now it's pretty much his wife going to be running the show, you know? Yeah, he's, like I said, they're kind of really upset with him right now. You know, look, they already got his lawyer. They took his lawyer's computers, all kinds of shit like that. So it's just a matter of time before it all really comes out there. As far as him serving another term, no, it's definitely not going to happen. As far as him bettering our relations with Russia, yes, he did that with Putin and all. Yes, they're going to prove certain computer shit was happened and all. So whether he gets impeached and all, I don't know how all that goes. You know, like I said, he definitely fucked up. You know, his day in court will come. You know. But that's that arrogant mentality. That's something that Trump forgot about going into office, was that there's 38 levels above him, you know? He's not the one running the show. Just mute him. Which one is that? Hold on, I'll get it. But I mean, what do you think Snowden's really there for? You mean to tell me out of all the fucking agents and all that we can't take someone out that ratted out one of our top secret fucking how we spy on everybody and everything like that? Like that wasn't really supposed to meant to go down like that the way it did and all? You gotta be kidding me. So, I don't know. But as far as China, with us owing them 12 trillion and all this shit, no, I believe our slate needs to be wiped clean. Because apparently a lot of my electronics and shit that I'm getting from them are kind of sabotaged. They're coming back, half of them are fried. They only were it last for a couple months. Huh? So yeah, there's a lot of shit we gotta rely to be built in America anymore, because when we, No, no conspiracies, it's all statistics. If you look into it, you'll see it's there.
Oh, I've looked very deep. I've searched the dark web.
Well, then a lot of it ain't hidden on the dark web. Some of it, the government computers, you're not going to be able to get them on the web. They're not on the dark web, matter of fact. They're on their own Oracle system. So if you knew that, if you did search, then you should know they're not on the dark web, and you do need a certification in order to view some of them computers.
So I have done many research projects.
So have you ever been on the Jaguar system? Have you ever been on Merlin? Have you ever been on Roadrunner? What are some? I need the Cray systems, actually.
Roadrunner is a great computer.
No, I'm talking about Roadrunner, the supercomputer, buddy. The one in Los Alamos Laboratory, the one that handles our nuclear stock. Oh, Wally Coyote was a little too slow, if you ask me.
He was very slow.
Well, there you go.
He was also very intelligent, but very stupid at the same time.
Well, that's Wild Coyote's problem. That ain't mine. You know?
Oh.
Sometimes you never know who could be on the other end of that keyboard, though. I warn you that right now.
The whole world's smart. They just trying to fix it.
Well,
I just try to think
almost.
of everything as fucking sunshine, fucking rainbows, and fucking
Let me ask you a question. Do you think we need a global power, a global, one world global government?
no, it's fucking crazy.
Why is that retarded?
Why would you want one fucking person owning the whole world?
It's not one person. It's actually a cabinet of people. They take a vote on certain things. You know, it's not just one person. Definitely it's just one person. When it comes to that high up of command, and well, it is in that way right now. The CIA at the helm, they're the ones that are really running it. You get what I'm saying? And then all the other governments and shit, yeah, it all falls in together. But you actually need one world government because we plan on branching out to other worlds. You get what I'm trying to say? We're going to move into other planetary systems. We sent out I think it was yesterday or the day before, SpaceX. We launched the TESS satellite system, which is actually going to look for a few planets that are habitable. So, you know, we're on the way to doing the right thing. But yeah, I think we need the one world government because, like I said, what is it?
That's like one big fucking democracy.
Because we're going to be branching out to other planets. You know, our footprint is too big anymore to be just stranded on this rock alone. You know, we left too big of a footprint here. Look at global warming. Do you think that's fact or fiction?
That's definitely fact.
All right then. So yeah, we're obviously creating too big of a footprint, if you ask me. So one world government is definitely needed. It was needed back before, you know, they even established it a couple years ago. You know, but they're just realizing it now that there has been a one world government in play. You know, and it's been that way since CIA started taking everybody's info from each country, their economic development, their strategic development, all this different shit, and they add it all up. And who would be our biggest problem? If you ask me, it'd kind of be China in a way. You know, for every one man in China's army, we got 200. They got 200. For every one man that we got, they got 200. So, you know, Asia's pretty big over there. But
anyone who says there isn't global warming is fucking retarded. You take a look at all the fucking oceans, and over 50% of the fucking coral is dead.
yeah,
It's a fact.
yeah, I know. They're
So
just.
you can't say it's not real.
No, you're absolutely right. You're right about that, especially the coral reef systems and all. And yeah, we're trying. There's a lot that went extinct. You know, we're not around the 12,000 species mark anymore for that. You're right. So it's a
I'd
problem.
rather fucking ride a bike around and leave a smaller herd of equipment, but you know.
Why do you think gas is starting to become a problem right now? You noticing the gas spikes and all that, or is just everybody still oblivious to how that happens right before spring and right around springtime, and how that's been going throughout the years? You know? Most of our electricity comes from the Hoover Dam or from Niagara Falls. That's what most of our grid is, you know. Like 10% of the grid for electricity is nuclear, 10%. So it's not even nuclear electricity keeping us afloat. It's the Hoover Dam or Niagara Falls. That's 70%. Each one of them does 70%. You either got Niagara Falls on the East Coast doing all New York City and all, and the East Coast, or you got Hoover Dam doing fucking Vegas and California and Hollywood and all that. So, you know what I mean? It was Nikola Tesla that came up and put America into what it is today. It was him and Einstein. If it wasn't for Einstein coming up with, you know, the atom bomb and all that kinds of shit, strategically, yeah, we wouldn't be where we were if it wasn't for those two. But, you know, a new day and age has come with the whole electricity scene and the whole energy scene. You know, the Saudi, that was another big problem. You know, the fucking gas. So, You know, you see them certain highways and shit all day long. You just see cars going up and down them, up and down them, and half of them, you know, the emissions are shot on them, and it's just polluting. You know, I think it's in Vegas or something. You can't even see the fucking stars because there's so much smog. You can't even look through the smog fucking cloud to see the stars. It's that bad. And then they wonder why it stays 75 year round and shit like that, and all in life, you know, way out of whack. You know.
The fuck these guys seem like they're wrong. That's fine.
Yeah, so geologically, yeah, we're really starting to put a major footprint on this Earth, big time. So we do need to start really shaping up and shipping out, if you ask me. I think it was like 270,000 scientists they were sending on a one-way trip to Mars once they start really getting everything set in place. The redundancies and the fail-safes and all this, the problems could arise, and then problems for them problems. Like, it's crazy how they really got it all added up. But, yeah, it's...
Do you want to quit being a bitch bag and fucking shoot me with your fucking oppressor? You're a fucking person. All these kids with their fucking oppressors with the bitches, it's just the gays fucking being cool.
It's what they're programmed to do, bro.
Can you not fucking kill me, Crumb Juice? Can you not fucking kill me, please? I'm not even shooting you right now.
You look at any of the AI stuff in this game, the artificial stuff in this game? That's what you want to look into. Look into the computers that keep this game running and look into artificial intelligence that they use on this game. That's what you want to start looking into.
What are they gonna fucking learn about me? I don't fucking have anything special to learn about. Just some fucking person.
Yeah, and there's a lot to learn off normal people.
I don't give a fuck if they have my data. I'm not fucking hiding anything.
There you go. That's the ideology you should have. So if you're not doing nothing wrong, we'll be
Well,
fine.
the thing is, they should be
Well, no, it's certain keywords, bro.
invasion of privacy.
You say ISIS or certain keywords or something like that, and automatically a technician flags that up, and they're supposed to listen to it for so many months. And if you're deemed a threat, then yeah, dude, they're gonna interrogate you. There's shit contingencies set forth to if a problem arises like that. So yeah, they're definitely listening constantly. We definitely need more text too, actually. But you're absolutely right. If you're not doing nothing wrong, there's nothing to worry about. You know, so many people are getting busted with weed law nowadays that if they do the right thing with weed, I think 28 states just they legalized it. So there's 28 states that's legal for medicinal right now. So as long as they keep going, yeah, dude, it'll be a lot better. It's gonna fuck up the cartel systems with their money and a lot of shit. You know, it's gonna make it easier for us to try and keep the heroin and the cocaine from coming in. It's gonna, it's gonna sway a lot of different shit, dude. I'm telling you, I promise you on that. And we need that, so it's just a matter of time before the weed becomes, yeah, dude. Look at how much it did for California alone.
I don't understand. It's like the alcohol.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. I don't understand that either. How they could make fucking alcohol legal before pot, when pot only lasts like what, an hour? Alcohol lasts 8 fucking hours. Who do you know is going to rob a store for alcohol for, a weed plant or something? You know what I mean? Like, it's really fucked up. You're right that way.
It's like ass backwards. One makes you completely unable to do like almost any activity, and the other one is like you can still do a lot of major activities. Who's trying to fucking shoot me down? You jackass. Wanna die? Fucking asshole. Why are you being fucking weird?
It's the manipulation. They like to twist, turn, manipulate around, spin around, aim it back at you. However they can do it. You know how they operate.
I just don't understand, man.
No, but now you do understand. It's all coming to light, like I said. You don't have to worry about that no more.
They make them like school inside or something. Like you're just fucking doing stuff.
Yeah. You'd be surprised, dude, how many kids are actually playing this game, though, for real. It is a lot of kids.
It's more underage kids than legal age people.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
It probably is.
You're right.
I know, I've been playing GTA. I was.
And about 70% of the PlayStation Network is people with backgrounds of GTA. There you go, we got one. What's his name? Bad something? Bad Sport?
What is in a contract? Anderson's aggressive. Do any of you have the bottle call? That a good plan? What the fuck the young? Get the fuck out. Yeah, you nigga, get out. Get out.
Alright, explosives are back online again.
Out. Get out. Get out.
Boom, boom, boom.
Children, yeah. Get out. Where they go?
What are you watching?
Can you shut the songs there, please?
Yeah, huh?
Are you good, bro?
Always good.
You good?
Why is he looking up the press?
Yo, you good?
Rusty's good. Rusty's good. Good boy.
All right.
Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Let's see, the behavior's algorithm. You got a behavior algorithm? Alright, alright. You got a circle algorithm? Oh, good boy. He's a good boy.
Oh, I need to put this one in.
Russell. Why peace. Peace. Emergency.
Can you shut this off
Emergency.
real quick?
Emergency. No.
What?
Why?
I don't like that. Shut this off real quick.
What are you talking about?
Like, just shut it off real quick.
No.
Shut it off.
Subject to interrogation. Bogdan up, Bogdan up. Fucking lighters. Pussy.
15 minutes. You already?
Where you going?
Where you going? You don't shut this off.
Why? What are we watching?
Can you put some on?
Jersey Shore ain't on
You can
tonight.
put it back on. You can put it back
What's on tonight?
You can put it back on later. Just shut it off.
Then what's on?
I'm not. Nope.
What are you watching?
Stop.
I wanna know what you're watching. And fine, I'll hook this shit up in your room. I don't care.
No.
Pussy. Pussy.
Hey, boy, I'm gonna turn on my radio.
Yeah, man, what's wrong with him?
Wait, I've been telling him that the whole time, couple times I'm on my phone. Oh, I figured it.
Oh wait, yeah, I did mute somebody. Hold up, no, I thought that was a little kid or something. My bad. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know. They waiting on me.
Yup. He said free lunch, free lunch. I don't know. I'm trying to unmute him right now. I think he left. Yeah, I can't unmute him. He left. Damn.
Yeah, man. I just never did that kind of and I know he's bad as hell. I ain't trying to be like, man, fuck this.
Yo, the guy, they gave him a bad score. I just commended him. Got him off a bad score. Whoever that bad sport was, he killed me, so I commended him. That's who that was? I'm gonna invite him to Elite now. Tell him you're welcome. Huh? Tell him you're welcome. Who did it? Who? Alright, I'll kick him. Yep. Smoke him. Smoke him if you got him. Yeah, I could probably hit him off the orbital cannon a couple times, huh? What was his name again? Hold up. There we go. Got bad sport. Nah, I'm just. There we go. No, I'm about to peep gang up. We're observing him right now. Yo, he's on an oppressor. He's on an oppressor nonetheless. You know what happens to people on oppressors. Watch this. Watch this. Hold up. He's wearing all red too. What's he, a blood? Is he a blood? Are you a blood? What's popping? What's poppings? What's poppings for?
Hey, what's your name? What's your game name?
He said, what's this shit? Where they kick him out? They ain't kicking him. They can't kick him. Oh, they blew his ass up. Shout out to Bad Sport. And that's the dude I brought off from Bad Sport, too. I commended him for being friendly. Because he killed me. See? It's a game to him. I commended him for killing me. I commended him. Yeah, no, I commended him. Kept him from going to the bad sport. They put the hat on and all. I got him. I saved him. I saved him. I saved him.
Are you okay? Are you mentally okay? You're mentally okay? Fine. You're going on fucking.
I'm commending people for killing people. Exactly.
Trying out. You're trying out your life.
We're gonna have tryouts. Yeah, we're gonna have tryouts.
I think you need to be on like a fucking watch list or something.
A watch list, he said. Terrorist. We got a terrorist on deck. Bye-bye, terrorist. Say hello. Say hello to J-Dan. Say hello to J-Dan, terrorist.
That's my cousin, bro.
Who, J-Dan? J-Dan's my cousin, too. So is Cruise Missile, you know him? You got quiet, bro. Tomahawk, you there? Is that Hellfire or is that Tomahawk? Huh? Did you say Hellfire Missile? Or Tomahawk Cruise Missile? You cruising? Let's go cruising.
Alright, bitch. Yeah, you're first.
See? He could have did it. Got the red button. Rods from God. Yep. You take out the head, the body will follow. Huh? Take out the head, the body will follow? What? Oh, they're putting him on a terrorist watch list and shit. That sucks. He's beat for like 16, 18 months, right? He pisses, they know about it. He buys fucking screws at the store, they know about it. Huh?
Maybe the FBI is just fucking studying the game and seeing who's like a fucking crazy shooter and then making sure they can stop the next fucking shooting.
Thank God. Thank God. It's about time.
I bet OTF is on like the top of the I bet he was the fucking reason
I knew it. I knew it. Did you know it? Pretty soon we're going to start charging people for Facebook too. Did you know that one? They asked me that night when Zuckerberg was in court. They were going to hit him off with that question next, but I'm like, no, I'll give it some time first. So no, after the court date that night, they pulled him aside and they said, well, the next time we're going to be, they already gave him the script for the next time we bring him to court, so he already knows what to say, you know? What?
What the hell are you at?
You're cool with that, right? Me charging people for Facebook?
I won't gonna fucking be on that shit anymore.
No, you see, it's actually going to grow when I charge, because I'm not going to charge, like, what, $1 a month? Huh? What seems reasonable to you to pay a month? Like, what, $4.99? I only need $1 per person. $1 per person does a lot in Africa, bro. Believe it or not. Huh? Yo, look at the exchange rates and shit right now, bro. You'd be surprised what you could do economically that way. Huh? Bro, I'm not joking at all. So if I charged you for Facebook, you wouldn't pay for it? So what platform would you use? Because there's 3 platforms that I already came up with that you wouldn't have to use if you want to switch off from Facebook and not have the government in your business. So there's 3 of them that way you could choose from. Huh? No, because the Facebook, it's going to be an ad targeting campaign. So they're going to target what ad and everything like that they're going to try and pair you up with, you know? But like I said, to keep that Facebook computers running and shit like that, I'm going to have to pay for it. You know, I'm going to have to charge people for them to keep them computers afloat and all. So trust me, it's already back. The funding's already there. The investors are already there to pay for that. They already built, you know, some of the computers to get that system running that way. So that's okay, right? No, I know, but how much do you think is reasonable to pay? Like $1.99 a month, or $1, or it's got to be more than 99 cents.
I don't know. It's probably gonna be like Netflix or something.
So $9.99, you think a month per person, and we'll do like a family plan account type thing with it? That would be good. It would actually raise awareness. Huh? That ain't me, bro. I'm already in the facility just watching. OTF or somebody, I think it was. Huh? Trump.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with it? Yeah, what's wrong with that? So I just think back then,
Well, you're entitled to your opinion. I'll let you have your opinion. But I'll tell you right now, I'm no racist and I'm no Trump supporter.
yeah, I'm damn so stereotyping.
Well, it's normal for every person to judge. Every person judges, believe it or not. No problem. I'm just waiting for you to be quiet.
Like, ain't no goddamn I remember but you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of goddamn racist people out here. And yeah, most of them is like, and I know this, I work with some motherfuckers. Goddamn, some of the racist motherfuckers. No, I'm just saying, Mexican people and shit like that. You got white people trying to
No, I love, like I said, majority of my friends are black.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, some white people, like, you hang out the ones that racist shit, like I think support Trump.
Yeah, fuck that. They're still in the lynching and shit, that type that he's talking about. I agree with that. But there is white ones that, yeah, got a lot of love for blacks. Huh? Well, yeah. Yeah. Well, no. He's talking about Trump's mentality is racist. It's not. Oh, well, yeah, they're trying to take it off. So.